On February 14, 2004, I conducted an extensive interview with Sir John Compton. That interview lasted for several hours. He spoke about his life from his childhood years to entering the political arena. He spoke of the development of the banana industry, the creation of the middle class, the development of the education system, the development of this island's infrastructure, of social security, the health sector, the tourism sector, and all the other developments which we now take for granted. I always say that the political life of Sir John translated into the history of the development of St. Lucia. During that interview, he laughed and he cried. But there was one issue which I could tell hurt him deeply, and that was the issue of trust within the public service. He noted that he knew of some public servants' political affiliation, which were not in sync with his, but he expected better from them. According to Sir John, and I quote, "A number of senior people in the civil service whom I depended on and whom I knew of their loyalties, but you vote as you like. But I don't expect a person who is in a certain position to really pretend to be what you're not, just in order to obstruct and betray." End of quote. And he continued, and I quote again, "A number of things I should have done or could have done, I did not do because I did not listen to myself. I didn't listen to myself. I decided and I backed away and I regret it." End of quote. I sensed the deep hurt he still felt about the betrayal by the public servants who attempted to malign his character. He was deeply disappointed. According to him, these were the same people he had been asking for administrative advice. He spoke of those public servants having their little cliques and plotting to malign his character, and in addition, trying to obstruct the plans he had for the further development of the island. This hurt him deeply. Can you believe this? How could any St. Lucian try to obstruct plans for the development of his own island? Is the situation the same today? I do not know. But what I do know is that documents have been leaked, as they say in St. Lucia, left, right, and center. I've seen it over and over again. Documents that should not be in the public domain are being waved around the place. Even the fake ones are being waved around as well. How do these documents get out there? Your guess is as good as mine. I would hate to think that someone who has been trusted with sensitive documents will willfully share these documents within the public domain. That's a betrayal of trust. Why do people behave like this? Is it for financial or political gain? I do not know, but the guilty ones should ponder on this. How could anyone place any trust in you? Believe you me, not even the people you believe you're trying to score points with trust you. I am sure they must be thinking that if you have the capacity to do it to one set of people, you have the capacity to do so to them. So, to those who believe they are scoring points by leaking government documents, you are maligning your own character. You have simply shown that you cannot be trusted. Anyway, going back to Sir John, he noted that he backed out of a major development even if the financing was available. He noted, and I quote, "I was obstructed because in one of their little cliques, they thought I was in some big deal with some company receiving money. I said, 'You're not putting my character on the line. To hell with you.' I left it alone." End of quote. That major development had to do with converting Castries into a duty-free area and using cul-de-sac as a cargo port. He backed away because these unnamed senior public servants were falsely accusing him, and he got to know. So St. Lucia, blame those people who sabotaged that development, those people who thought they were doing others a favor by casting aspersions on the leader of the country. Well, Castries is still the same way, thanks to them. Sir John was extremely hurt and disappointed, but according to him, life goes on. So, to those who wish to undertake major developments for this island, don't give up because of the rumblings of a minority or obstacles created to distract and derail your efforts. You see, 20 years from now, you will look at these developments and be satisfied that you did the right thing. You listened to yourself. For commentary, this is Jacinta Annusley.